Here's her tweet. Okay, I'm not going to put out the album anymore. No more music. Hope you're happy. Bye, Barbs. Love you for life. And yeah, let's see what's going on with this.
No, today I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been, just I was gonna say, fuck the music. But I had a real conversation today with my husband, and I said I can't withhold the music because there's a bigger meaning, and I can't explain it. And he understood, and he was like, "It's because that's your gift." And I said, "No, but everyone knows that's my gift, but that's not what it is. That's not the reason." And I wish that I didn't feel that way. Like I wish that it didn't matter, but it matters to the people. It's for the people. It matters because of how happy the people will be when they hear the music. And it's so important that people find their little, you know, moments of happiness along the way, all the time, as often as possible. And I don't, and I feel like, and maybe that is what people feel like, like maybe it feels like, I don't know, but the music is so wonderful that I'm having a hard time with holding it. Like how a lot of you hoes have a hard time with holding your pussies.
Oh my God.
And your asses and your mouths. It's like sometimes I just wake up in the morning. But the thing is, you guys, is that honestly, guys, I don't know how I don't know how to say, hey, Barbs, no more music. I guess I just don't know how to. I just.
I mean, do you think that
Why does she always sound like Michael Jackson?
that's her voice?
It's just ignorant.
You gotta give it to. I mean, she's been sounding like that since the Starship song back when she was with Gucci Mane and Waka Flocka.
Oh my God.
So I mean, she's been sounding
What's
like.
funny is you catch her using her real voice sometimes.
You do. Oh, Nika. Yeah, you definitely do catch her using her voice sometimes. But I mean, with this, do you feel like Nicki Minaj was really finna drop an album, or she was just doing the shade Cardi?
This is a whole big pump fake, and now she's blaming it on Joe Camel and his terrible goatee.
Nah, I mean,
and his terrible haircut.
Exactly, because if you didn't know, Cardi B just dropped her album "I Am the Drama," and then as soon as she dropped her album,
triple platinum.
It did sell 200K. But as soon as she dropped her album, Nicki Minaj started dropping all these tweets, started going at Cardi B real hard and everything like that.
Oh, they had a whole Twitter war.
Exactly, we need to talk about it. Thank y'all for watching that clip. If you haven't watched that clip, man, forget y'all. Finger up.
Hey, remember TFTC Clips is done. It's now TFTC Sports. All TFTC Clips will now just be on Tales from the Crib. So know that.
Exactly, but you know what's crazy? Like, I don't understand what whole Nicki Minaj was trying to point was when
you just ignorant.
No, I mean, like with Nicki Minaj whole point with Cardi B, when Cardi B dropped her album "I Am the Drama," she's like, I'm a go at Cardi B. Said she trash, she can't sell music, she can't do all this stuff, and like
she clearly can. She's selling.
And on top of that, you're basically giving her free promotion. Like
the beef is promotion, which is going to make more people listen to see why Nicki Minaj is mad. Her 100%.
Exactly, because on the album, Cardi B's album, I couldn't find any. I mean, people may say, "Oh, I found one song or two songs that Cardi B dissed Nicki Minaj," but I couldn't find any songs. I know she dissed JT. She dissed like JT and Bia and Ice Spice.
Bia.
But I mean, I really couldn't see anything where she talked about Nicki Minaj. So I mean, that's just crazy. I feel like she did help promote it. But then if you didn't know, Cardi B album did sell 200K. But then as soon as after that, then after that, now Nicki Minaj is announcing she's not dropping her album. But I have been doing my research on this, and you say now she wants to blame Jay-Z. I say she may be wanting to blame Jay-Z because he be doing some shicey stuff.
We've always known that since day one.
Like I'm really
Tupac told us not to trust Jay-Z.
Like it's crazy. Like I'm real disappointed in Jay-Z because I grew up listening to Jay-Z. Like the Blueprint album and all that stuff. Like when he used to have State Property, I used to love State Property.
You also listened to Linkin Park.
Linkin Park is fire. He did the Linkin Park Mash album too.
Oh my God!
Don't remember that? That was fire.
I didn't listen to it.
I did, but I mean, it was just a remake. Like it was just a remake. Like they all the old songs they just collabed. But I mean, so with Jay-Z, like I remember him from Blueprint 1, Blueprint 2, Sean Carter, all that stuff, like State Property, and then to see that he's doing this, and then to really think about it, like, yeah, this is Jay-Z's character. Like the way he is, he always chose the money. he always shows the money over friendship and everything. Like with the
He
Beanie
betrayed you with Title.
He betrayed me with Title, number one.
Yeah.
That's one thing that Nicki Minaj is. Thank you. See, you own it. That's what Nicki Minaj is mad about. Because remember when Title first came out and they had that press conference, like Meek Mill was there and Nicki Minaj was there, and they was like, oh yeah, everybody was like, Titles for the artists because like all the other streaming platforms don't pay artists.
Don't pay the artists.
But this one does. And then like later on, a few years later, you see that like Jay-Z sells Title. And like, and that's what Nicki Minaj is mad about. That's one thing Nicki Minaj is mad about because she had a share in it, and Jay-Z never paid her. She's like, when she's like, Jay-Z owes me $200 million and all that stuff. Like that's what she
never got paid for her share.
But it's like she only had 3%, and I think they said Jay-Z only made like $300 million off of that.
Hey, I want my 3% of $300 million.
I mean, that's like $1 million. Like between 750.
Run it.
I mean, hey, it's true. So I'm
gonna get a new house.
So that's what she's saying that, and then on top of that, like you see how the new news just came out about she basically being sued by her landlord for owing rent.
How do all these big time celebrities always fall behind on rent? Like, what do they be doing?
What are you talking about? It makes sense. If you're a celebrity, how many houses you got?
20.
Exactly. You're gonna forget one. I mean, I forget. I mean, how many times do I forget to wear a belt when I go outside?
Every day.
Exactly.
That's why they call you Beltless Joe.
Whatever. But I mean, I understand that like you have so many houses, but this house was big as hell. It was like 32 rooms. She owes like $500,000 allegedly, and like
it happens to a lot of people.
And then like the way she said, like the way Nicki Minaj is saying this Jay-Z and his fishes, because the way that he did it, like the dude never like physically came up to Nicki Minaj like, oh yeah, this loss is for you. Like I'm serving you. You owe me this money. He never got
served direct.
Yeah, he served it through the newspaper. He put it on the news. It's like some old fashioned rule you can do, and like he went that way.
They got an ad in the newspaper.
Yeah. So and then that's what they're saying. Like every time Nicki Minaj is saying, like every time she tries to do something, some weird stuff happens. Like she tries to drop an album, mention some music, Megan Thee Stallion disses her and everything, and has like all this promotion. Like why does Nicki Minaj have all this promotion? I mean, why does Megan Thee Stallion have all this promotion? And then she's talking about her husband. Like, oh yeah, you worried about me? You need to be worried about Megan's Law. She's talking about She's talking about Nicki Minaj.
That's because Nicki Minaj, for her being like the first, well, not the first, but like the biggest female rapper that like ever in her prime, that like she didn't really bring any other girls up. That she was like kind of like happy just being like the star of all the girls, and like there was other girl rappers, but they were like. Like level.
Not a girl's girl.
Yeah, like they were like level 3 artists, and Nicki Minaj is a level 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
And like she didn't want to bring anyone up to even like a 7 or an 8 or a 9.
And they tried. I mean, a lot of girls did try because like honestly, you can't talk to.
What's her name from New York? Papoose wife or ex-wife? Remy Ma.
Remy Ma, yeah.
She had a few big songs.
Yeah, Conceited and all that stuff. When she was with Terror Squad, she had a couple of big songs. But yeah, with Nicki Minaj, she never really like formed that alliance with a lot of people. That's what she had. Like she has like JT now and maybe Bia, but I mean, she never really formed that alliance. And I mean, you can see it because even DJ Academics talks about it, like how the way Rock Nation and they move, like if they know if they have a beef with you, they try to like they try to use their money and they use their power and their influence basically like to mess up your whole business. And that's what Nicki Minaj is saying. Like Nicki Minaj is saying like, oh yeah, I was finna drop an album, but like all this stuff is coming out, all this drama's coming out. Too much going on. Then on top of that, I feel like she was never finna drop it.
It's a convenient excuse, yeah.
And yeah, then it's a convenient excuse. She was never finna drop it.
I think Nicki Minaj is a drama queen. I think as the years have gone on, the less I've liked her, especially with the whole situation with her husband and his whole past. And then she's supposed to be like supporting women, and then you have a husband that's like literally committed the ultimate crime, and her brother have committed ultimate crimes against women, and she still has both of them in her life.
I mean, you can't kick him out. I mean, you can't kick out the brother.
She could have chose not to accept him if she knew his past.
Your brother,
no, her husband.
Oh, about to say it because I mean, it's crazy things out there.
And she, some people turn on their family for less. So she literally could have just turned on her brother. Yeah,
she could have.
She could have said like, "That's too far. I can't. No matter if you're blood, you can't do that."
Yeah, I mean, I definitely do give you that. And then on top of that,
remember, like it's like whenever you got kicked out of your house in high school for rollerblading because your Your mom didn't allow you to rollerblade,
I used to rollerblade in school in 6th grade. What are you talking about?
and they would laugh
The
because you
lie.
know what the hardest part about rollerblading?
What?
Telling your parents you're fruity.
Horrible. You made me forget what I was gonna say. Oh man, that was
Man, nobody cares about Nicki
Oh
anymore.
no.
She's a has-been.
Then no. Okay, so that's what happened. So Nicki Minaj announced her album's finna drop. She dissed Cardi B, and then on top of that, what happened was you see, the landlord is suing her for all that money. Then on top of that, like she's talking about, oh, someone's been using my credit card. Someone's using my credit card, spending all this money, and she's trying to blame it on she's trying to blame it like on an assistant or on somebody
Was
else.
either the crib keeper or my co-host.
Nah, it wasn't another co-host. But then people cross reference that because Nicki Minaj is trying to blame it on like a stylist, but Cardi B already said no. You be getting you be taking too much drugs and you be passing out, and your husband be taking your credit card and with his homeboy spending all your money. And then that's what happened right now. So it's like all this weird stuff is happening. Like people say stuff, then like information come out. Like that's what happens when you mess with Rock Nation and they don't like you. Like weird stuff start happening.
Yeah, Rock Nation is involved in a lot of like crazy scams and stuff. So
Yes, never trust Jay. I mean, he screwed over Benny Siegel. He screwed over Damon. Damon Dash was like me and Gavin. Imagine if me and Gavin doing
I'm a boy,
something,
Damon.
and then I just kick him to the curb and just leave him that, and he be high and dry. Gavin could be Damon Dash in a few years. But I'm crying, I'm broke.
If you see my co-host disappeared with someone so it's looks similarly close, that could be his twin. That's real good _Doty.
Oh man, whatever, man. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole Nicki Minaj situation. Do you feel like she was never finna drop the album? She was just trolling Cardi B, or do you feel like nah, it's Rock Nation, some fishy stuff going on, and she's still finna drop the album?
I don't know, man. I used to really like Nicki Minaj. I thought she was hot. I thought she made good songs. I thought she was fun. But then she seemed like she got like a bitter old lady that's kind of like an evil witch. That she's like the evil witch of the rap game.
That's funny.